Hello, everybody. We're back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild. Back with the moose. Back with the moose. Let's hope today is the day. Come on, Mr. Moose. Great one. Show your face. We're pretty early in the grind still, but we've been getting them pretty early on late in the last two Great One Moose, so hoping that trend will continue on. You guys like the title? Amazing. Glad you guys like it. I thought it would be kind of funny for the situation. Because the moose do kind of drive me crazy sometimes. Maybe not as much as bears, but you know, they still do. Now, I probably won't do the Gray Fox live Pioneer because there's a lot of walking around and finding nothing. With the Gray Fox grind, it takes me probably an hour to get like 20 kills. If I'm lucky, I can get 30, but it's not exactly the most exciting thing to stream. I feel like a lot of people get very bored, including myself. Hey, Thunder, how's it going? How many Moose Great Ones do I have? 7 of them. We're chasing number 8 right now. 7D, thank you for the 9 months, man. Really appreciate it. Should do a caribou or reindeer grind? I've done reindeer before, and it was interesting, to say the least. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, Car King. Doing pretty good. Just super excited for the new angler update to drop. I just want it to drop already, man. I just want it to drop already so I can get a chance to play the new map. And we're getting super close to Ark Survival Ascended releasing. It's supposed to be out before the end of the month, so hopefully Survival Ascended will be soon. My guess is they're probably going to push it towards the end, though. Nothing there. Sam, thank you for the 17 months, dude. Really appreciate it. Hey, Trophy Hunter. Hope you're doing good. Predicting a 10 fabled? Maybe. And there's A-Rod in the building. How's it going, A-Rod? Hey, Z, hope you're doing good, man. What was my last great one? It was a red deer. That video will be going up tomorrow. What was my first super rare? It was a caribou piebald off of Yukon Valley. Back around the release of Yukon. Booping some moosesis. Nice, Judzy. That's crazy. That is a crazy thing to have in a Classic. What's my favorite great one? My favorite great one is probably the moose. Probably the moose. Oh. There's a moose right there. A moose a day keeps my sanity away. $50 rack Great One Moose or the two-tone moose? I prefer the two-tone, to be honest. I really like that two-tone and big rack combo. It just looks so good. My favorite moose I've ever had. Oh, that's our moose right there. Okay. He is puny, man. But he's in a main zone, so RIP to him. Oh, that was bad shots. Terrible shooting, Scarecrow. Get good. Gosh. He's not going to die anytime soon. I have no clue, Trophy Hunter. I got bored of that grind. I think we were leaving the one here. Yeah. Because both of those are so small, I just couldn't justify shooting one of them. We're definitely going to have to find like another zone that we can implement into the grind because we got rid of that one. What do I want my 8th Great One Moose to look like? Fable Birch with the typical rack, easily. That is my #1 most wanted combo, and I still don't have it. There we go. Feeling it's going to be speckled typical rack? I wouldn't mind that either. I'd really like that as well. Pretty much anything typical rack as long as it's not an Ashen, because I've already got the Ashen typical. But any of the other combos would be amazing. Like, honestly, a spruce typical would be kind of cool. It would look pretty cool. Two-tone typical would be amazing, Metal Man. Why is the ground on lightning instead of Medved? Because I like it better. I like it better, and it's easier to herd manage Leighton than it is Medved. If you're not doing herd management, Medved's easier because there's more moose, but when you're herd managing, like, the less animals there is of that species, the better it is. Because it'll take less time to manage them down. Which is why I like Leighton so much for the moose. Big ol' 4 there. Yeah, it's a good looking 4. Smoke. We're now at 290 kills on the grind. $255, not a bad moose at all. Not a bad moose. Just one, Colin. Thank you, Dinger. I appreciate that, dude. Been grinding so far the last 2 days. Got 3 Great One fallow. Holy crap, dude. That's a lot for 2 days. That is a lot. Good job, dude. No, with Red Deer herd management, you want to leave the 4s alive. Ooh, there's a 5. That's a guaranteed diamond. First level 5 of the day is a guaranteed diamond. Let's go. 217 away. I think we got this. And that's going to be a heart shot. Love to see it. Guaranteed diamond. Ah! Bam! Stop it! That was so mean. My gosh. Getting attacked over here. How many drink zones do I have? Like 110, I think. 286. Hit bottom of the estimate. That's our first diamond of the day, though. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Also, for the video that this is going to go in, we are 291 kills into the grind. It's 2:37 p.m. on October 20th of 2023. This will probably be like the third or fourth one in the video, I think. Khalil, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing amazing. Hey J6, how's it doing? How's it doing? How's it going, dude? How's it going? On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited am I for Spain? Super excited. Super, super excited. It looks absolutely incredible. I'm curious what Jaxie is going to show off next week. Because it seemed like he was really, like, saving some things. Because he was saying in the stream that he didn't want to look in the shop, and I'm thinking to myself, I wonder what that shop has in it. I'm excited. Ooh, it's a nice 4. Beautiful level 4. Imagine you find an albino. An albino would be quite nice at this point. I haven't had a rare show up in a while, man. $4,000 kills into the fallow deer grind and no great ones. Ah, man, dude. That's rough. Hopefully it will happen soon, though. Hopefully you'll get it soon. Come on. Okay, down it goes. Nice, Astro, nice. Wow, that Streamlabs alert was so delayed. That was so delayed. Ethic? Another big male. What is my favorite albino? There's a lot of cool albinos, but I think the Sika deer has to be one of my favorites. Red deer also looks just incredible. Nice, we nailed that shot. One of the best shots of the day. How well will my HM work if I've managed every fallow on the coast to small 3s and 2s, grinding on Tiawaroa? The thing is, everybody's going to have a slightly different amount of fallow deer along each part of their range, right? So one person may have like 20 solos along the coast, while another person may only have like 7 or 8. So I don't know like how many you've got along your coast. There we go, 234. Looking good, man. Looking good. Nice, Grant. That's awesome, dude. What was it? Hey, Dynamic. Hope you're doing good, man. Come on. Smoked. We're doing pretty good on the hard shots today. Like, we're actually hitting the majority of them. Has Crow finally got good? What? Did I finally take Brober's advice and I got good? I guess only time will tell. We will have to see. How many kills is a good amount for an HM grind per round? Like per run through all of your main zones? It depends on the species. Like for moose, as long as you're killing like around 10 or more per run, then that's fine. With whitetail, I try to hit 20 per run. Fallow deer, between 9 and 15 is what well, actually, I get about 12 per run right now with fallow. But I would recommend trying to get 15. I messed up a little bit on my HM, so I had to manage down more than what I wanted to. But yeah, I would recommend like 15 per run on the fallow. Bears, like anywhere from 10 to 20, depending on like what level of HM you go with, whether or not you're leaving 3s and below or 4s and below. And then for red deer, you know, 15 to 20 is probably the sweet spot as well. I don't watch soccer fishing forever. To be honest, I don't watch. Oh, yes! There it is! Holy crap! Oh, already? Dude, already? Oh my gosh, already? There's no way. Already? What? Dude, we're not even 300 kills in the grind. We're at 297. And there he is! Oh my gosh! It's a fabled oak spider rack! What is happening? Dude! The bad luck streak has definitely ended. It's definitely ended. This is the third great one in a week. Let's go! We went almost a month without a great one. And now we've had 3 of 3 different species within a week of each other. Holy crap, man. Wow. Wow. Also, this is going to be the first 7-day grind video that will actually have a great one in it. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I'm blown away. Oh my gosh. It is a duplicate fur type, but it's a different combination that we don't have. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, A-Rod. A-Rod, thank you so much for the super chat. The massive 100 coming through. Holy, dude. And you said the grind was going bad. This is 200 combined with SSA. Sean did 199. L. Sean. Thank you, A-Rod. That's crazy, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Really appreciate it, man. I can't believe we already have a Moose Great One here again. Gosh, dude. You know what that means? It's time to get a Whitetail Great One on the map as well. Because I said I wanted to get a moose and a whitetail at the same time and then take them both in one video. So I think that's what we got to do. I think we got to set up our whitetail. I think we got to set up our whitetail grind and get a whitetail on the map as well.
Oh my gosh.
BPM, tell us. Let's see. What is my heart rate? 104. Oh my gosh. Same zone as our first latent great one as well. Oh my gosh, man. Oh yeah, back up the save. Yes, I should probably back up the save file. Holy crap. That was like, what, 3 runs? I think this is run number 3 of the day. Jonathan Cena, thank you for the membership. Really appreciate it, dude. Congrats to East of West. You got gifted that membership. Yeah, I will notify the Discord too. While it's backing up the save. Holy. Okay. Wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Telling you guys, Leighton Moose. Leighton Moose, man. Leighton Moose. This is sub 300 kills. Every Leighton Moose grind has been slightly less kills each time. We had a 451, then a 351, and now a 297. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lando. How long did that take? Like 2 or 3 days of grinding and a total of 297 kills. Because I've only been doing a couple hours a day the last few days on Moose. Harder, thank you for the 6 months, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But you guys know what this means, right? It means this is no longer a Moose and fallow stream. This is a Moose and Whitetail stream because I want to get a Whitetail and a Moose on the map at the same time. Which means I should probably change the title of the stream as well. All right, title has been adjusted. There we go. Holy crap. How's his max score only 176 to 193? Because Moose are based off the palmation, and this guy has, like, no palmation. The palmation is a massive part of the score. So this guy is a lot lower scoring than a lot of diamonds because there is no palmation. Won't it disappear if you do both? No, it doesn't. The animals on your map, they stay until you kill them. So we're going to set up for Whitetail and start grinding Whitetail. I got to find my map that I saved of my Whitetail setup so that I can see where all of my tripods and stands were. So I'm going to need to pop that up. Okay, let's start setting up for Whitetail. Because we're going to try and get both at once. This is going to be ridiculous if we can do it. If we can pull this off, this is going to be so crazy. So, let's see. Do we have any zones around here? Okay, so we need to go here. This is one of the areas that we need to set up. Let's grab this real quick. I can probably leave some of the tripods, maybe? No, I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can leave the tripods. I think I've got too many of them on the map. Are we getting all 3 great ones on the map? Ain't no way I'm going for bear on Leighton, I'll tell you that. No way I'm going for bear. But I will try to get a Whitetail on the map at the same time. Thank you, TTK. Thank you. Oh my gosh, dude. That is so pretty. Oh, actually, I should probably get an ATV first. I'm pressing 1 and it's not bringing my tent out. It's not working. Why can't I bring my tent out? Put it in 4? Now it worked. Okay. Holy crap, man. Let's set up for Whitetail. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're going to attempt this. We've got a moose on the map. Ooh, I should screenshot my moose setup. I probably should have done that before. I'll just have to remember that there's one there. Take a quick screenshot. Okay, now we can remember where the moose setup is. But yeah, I've never attempted to get 2 different species of great one on the map at the same time. I have managed to get multiple Whitetail on the map at the same time, but never a Whitetail and a moose. This is going to be really interesting to see how it works. Oh gosh, maneuvering Leighton is impossible. Great one Whitetail within 300 kills too? Definitely not, because our current Whitetail grind is... Let me see, I gotta pull up my old counter app because I haven't switched the Whitetail numbers over to my new one. Okay, so we're 86 kills into the whitetail grind. That's where we left off. So we'll see. Jonathan Cena, thank you so much for the super chat, or not super chat, the gifted membership. Really appreciate it. Gosh, I am so, like, stumbling over my words. Holy crap. But thank you so much for the gifted membership, dude. Congrats to Prodigal Deer. You got gifted that membership. Yeah, Tristan, we have a great one moose on the map. I have not killed it yet. We're going to try and get a whitetail great one on the map as well. Yeah, Caitlin, it's a spider oak. It's a spider oak, which is actually kind of a cool combo. But we're going to set up for whitetail and try to get a whitetail on the map at the same time. Because that would just be ridiculous if we can pull it off. That would just be so sick. And if I can get it on the map as well, we're going to take them both out in the 7-day moose grinding video. If I can manage to pull it off. Yeah, that'll work. Now we need to drive over there. All today or no? I don't know if we'll get the whitetail today. I don't know if we will. Whitetail typically are more than 500 kills for me. Usually around like 1,200 or 1,400. We're only 86 kills into the whitetail grind. That's where we left off before I moved to moose. So we're very early in this grind. I don't expect it to happen instantly, but I'm probably going to be spending like 5+ hours shooting whitetail every day for the remainder of this 7-day period for the 7-day moose grinding video. All right, let's get this right here. That is not a tent. That is, though. This is going to be this spot. How far away is this? 220. Okay, perfect. We got one of the zones set up again. I didn't really need to change much here, except we got to move this. Real quickly, though, I got to hit up the restroom, so I will be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. I am back at her again. We need to move this. Let's see where I've got them placed. So I need a tent here and here. We're gonna have to go grab another one, but I need to put one right there. Holy crap. I still can't believe we already got that moose to spawn. Just absolute insanity, man. Okay, actually, I am gonna have to move this whitetail grind stats to my new counter app that I'm using, because I haven't grinded whitetail since I started using a new counter app. So like, I don't have the diamond counters or anything on my phone. Let me get that real quickly, guys. This may take a couple seconds because I gotta copy all my stats from my stat sheet that I keep on my PC. And I gotta write it down in my phone. So I'll know where to start these counters at. So bear with me as we get all this set up for this grind. I'll try to respond to some comments or some messages while I'm doing this, though. What do I find the best way to make money? What are they called? The crocs on Emerald Coast are really good, so are the Roosa deer. They can be a lot of fun and give good money. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if that came through the mic or not, but got a little tickle in my throat today. Almost done, guys. Almost done setting this up. I just gotta write down how many rares I've got on the grind. And this is why I usually don't like just switch grinds in the middle of a stream, but this is obviously a special occasion. Because it takes a long time to set some of this stuff up for a brand new grind with the counter app on the phone, as well as moving tents around like this. Okay, that's good enough for now. That's good enough for now. I got the majority of the counters set up now. Let's get going. What great one was it? It was a fabled oak spider rack moose. It's still on the map. We are leaving it alive until we manage to get ourselves a whitetail on the map as well, and then we're going to kill them both at the same time. So we're going to go crazy with this. I am super, super excited to attempt to get two different species of great one on the map at the same time. It's gonna be super cool. See, so they'll be there. Plop that there. I need to buy some more blinds. Now that we use these more and have discovered how amazing they are, we need to go grab these tents over here. Because we're going to stack it, cool dude. We're stacking it because we want to get a Great One Whitetail on the map at the exact same time. That is the goal right now, is to get both of them on the map at the same time. So we're just going to leave it alive until we get another Great One on the map. The whitetail grinding. There we go. Then get a bear as well? No, I'm not grinding bear on Leighton. I will never do that. I will never grind for a Great One bear on this map. Mark my words. Next Great One should be a rabbit. Oh, could you imagine how tough that would be? Can I quote you on that? Of course you can. We will get a whitetail Great One on the map. We will. We will do it. It will happen. Okay, pup, stop walking in my way. I actually need to move this too. That's a good angle. Blacktail Great One would be sick, man. Cal, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Really appreciate that. Congrats to Tucker Johnson. You just got that gifted membership. Be sure to say thank you. That's perfect. All right, so we got that lake set up again. We need to set up this lake over here. Which that should not be too difficult, but we got to go collect a couple more of the tents. How do I shoot down exterior zones for red deer herd management? The easiest way to get those exterior zones shot down fast is to try and stack diamonds in your main zones. If you stack diamonds in your main zones, it's going to push down the average score of the respawn. So then you just go to the other exterior zones and start blasting those and try to get them to shoot down. Really, the only thing you can do is just repetition, right? Repeatedly go and try to shoot them down. Stacking diamonds will help make that a little bit quicker on average. Yeah, random stuff. If you've got level 1s in your main zones, you would want to shoot them. Because they're just taking up a slot for your shootables. Like, once you've already managed the rest of your map, and you got it to a comfortable point, then you don't have to keep the ones anymore if they spawn in your main zones. What is the best way to get a Great One? As far as I can tell, herd management. It definitely seems like the more I use herd management on like moose and fallow, it definitely seems to help a little bit. So I would say herd management's probably the best way to get a Great One. But that is still up for debate, as there's also a lot of scenarios where it doesn't seem like it helps. But I feel like lately, more often than not, I get way shorter grinds than a lot of other people on fallow deer and moose. Like, my moose grinds have been ridiculously short with herd management. So I'd say HM's probably your best way to get Great Ones. If you don't want to do that, it's really just a matter of shooting males. Just shoot your males At the end of the day, that's the universal way that will always get you great ones eventually. It's just a matter of how long. I mean, I may need to move this back farther. I feel like this is too close to that zone. That's perfect. And then we can bounce up on here if we need to. Pop, pop, pop. Dead goes the whitetail. All right. And now we need to get some tents here. Yeah, so we'll need to get a couple there. I don't know how many I have left before it will make me have to pick up some more, so we'll see. But this is the zone, which means we'll need a tent like 200 away from it, maybe 220. Probably 220. Jared, thank you for the 2 months, dude. Really appreciate it. Did you get your Great One Moose? Because I missed it in your stream. What fur is it? Yes, we did get the Great One Moose. It is a fabled oak with the spider rack. And so now we are going to attempt to get a Great One Whitetail as well. So we're currently setting up for the whitetail grind. It's going to be interesting. I've never attempted to get two different Great Ones on the map at the same time. We've had like multiple whitetail on the map at the same time, but never two different species. I'm interested to see how this is going to turn out. Is this your lowest moose grind? Surprisingly, no. I had a faster moose grind on Medved. My lowest moose grind ever was on Medved, and it was 120 kills. This one was 297. So it's my second lowest moose grind, but not my lowest. Best map for mission rewards? I'm not actually sure. I'll have to think about that for a second. Now, when you say mission rewards, are you talking about like the actual like guns you get from it? Or are you talking about like mission animals? Yes, Eli, it is herd management. The moose and fallow are the species that have made me think that herd management does affect great ones. Because if you guys have hung around the channel for a while, you'll know that I've gone back and forth on whether or not I think it affects them. Back when we were doing the red deer grinds, I was for certain that it didn't because I had such awful luck with them. With some of the most insane HM I've ever done. Then we went to whitetail, and I started thinking it affected them again. Then we had like 5 or 6 bad whitetail grinds in a row, and I was like, maybe it doesn't affect them. And then with fallow deer releasing and having got back into moose grinding, definitely feel like it has some kind of effect on them. Question is, though, how much? And does the level of HM matter? Because it certainly feels like iBuy has had ridiculous luck with the bears. And he's got way better HM than I do with the bears. Okay, so we do have one more tent we can place over here. Good. How many kills per hour for whitetail great one is good? So, back when we stopped doing the whitetail grind, I think I was averaging like 80 to 90 kills an hour. But that's with like a primed setup. That's with like a super efficient setup. As long as you can get like more than 60, then you're going to be doing pretty decent. Okay, so we got one more that we can place. I'm going to grab this because I think... Oh, actually, that's right. I hunt that zone as well, so I do need this stand here. Because I need the extra elevation in this area, so I'm not going to use a blind here. What's a good average on a fallow grind? Are you talking about for kill count? per hour or what? If you're talking about kills per hour, again, anything above 60 is decent with a primed setup. I get like 85 to 100. My highest ever for fallow was 100 in an hour. But my average is like 80, 85. But that's with doing everything like the most efficient I possibly can. Did the Great One Moose spawn? It did. It did. It's a Fabled Oak Spider Rack as well. So it's a combo that I've never had, which is nice. Actually, let's see. Okay, we still got one more tent we can place. Question is where? Where's the next zone? Oh, that's right. We have one over here. We got to set up there now. Nice, James. That's awesome, man. Congrats, dude. $1,911 kills in the fallow grind and no Great One. Unfortunate. Hopefully you'll get it soon. You want a two-tone spider rack? Dude, two-tone looks good with like everything. Two-tone is such a good fur type. No, we haven't killed the Great One Moose, LG. We're trying to get a whitetail on the map at the same time. We want to be able to get both of them on the map at the same time because I've never done that. I've never had two different species of Great Ones on the map at the same time. We've had, I think, 4 whitetail at the same time. We stacked them for like a full 2 weeks, grinding like 7 to 10 hours a day. That was a wild time. And this was back when we could get 120 whitetail an hour because this was before the spook changes. That was some wild times. We stacked up to 4 Great Ones on the map at the same time during that time period. That was just it's nuts. It was nuts, man. Okay, I think we got the majority of stuff. Honestly, I need to pick up these tripods. Why have I just left these here? Let's go get those, honestly. I'm gonna need them. Whitetail Great One spawns tonight, I predict. I don't know. We're only 86 kills into whitetail. That's the point that we left off at. So I don't know if we're going to get it today. I don't get very many sub 500 whitetail grinds. Out of my 27 Great One whitetail, I think less than 5 of them were sub 500. The rest were above 500. I mean, if I did like an 8-hour stream today, maybe we could get it to pop today. Even then, that'd be a stretch, though. Yes, Squirrel, we were herd managing the moose, but not very heavily. I think on this grind I was averaging a diamond every 50 kills, which is not very great odds for herd management, so... But I really feel like with the moose, you don't need super extreme herd management to get good results. That's definitely something I've noticed, is it doesn't seem like you need to take it as extreme with moose. 8-hour stream. I don't know if I can do it, man. We might try, but I don't know if I can do it. How about I'll stream as long as I can. How about that? I'll stream as long as I can. Gosh, that's rough, Tennessee, man. That's like rough even if you're not managing, right? Like, that's still really rough. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Better. How many kills did it take for the Great One Moose? 297, man. 297. My second shortest moose grind ever. Moose and fallow seem to be the most consistent for like low kill count grinds. I get the most consistent low kill count grinds with those two species. Will I ever do a 24-hour stream? Probably not. For a couple of reasons. One, I don't know if I can make it 24 hours. And two, I got a daughter, and if I'm being loud all night, she's going to have trouble sleeping. Her room is right across from mine and my wife's. So I don't know if I could do a 24-hour for those reasons. 12 hours is usually the max I can do. Yeah, Hype-Fi, we did get the great one already. We did. We got a fabled oak spider rack. It's still on the map. We haven't shot it yet. We're trying to get a great one whitetail on the map as well. Alright, finally picked up all those tripods. That was something I really have needed to do for a while. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. Okay, let's see. What's the next zone I need to set up again? We already got that one. Okay, there's just one area we need to go to. Right here. So we've got a zone right here. And then we got one right here. Okay, perfect. Trying to think, do I have all the tents picked up that I need? I might not. We're gonna have to check if I can place a tent. And then I won't need the map anymore. There we go. Oh gosh, I'm still recording. I had the map covering my streaming software, so I did not realize I was still recording this whole time. Yeah. Yeah, 50 to 51 took 1 month. It took us like 1 month to get our 51st great one. And then we've had 3 great ones show up literally in 3 days. No, not 3 days. Not 3 days. When did we get the fallow deer? Let me look at when we get the fallow deer. So I posted the video for the fallow 4 days ago, which means we got it 6 days ago, I believe. So yeah, it has been 6 days since we got the fallow. We got the red deer, I think, 2 days after. And now we just got the moose to show up like 2 or 3 days after the red deer. This has been crazy. Yeah, Ender, we got a great one moose on the map, man. Trophy Hunter, thank you for the 2 months, dude. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. And so, yeah, Ender, we're going to try and get a whitetail great one as well. That way I can shoot them both in, like, in consecutive order. You got so many in a week? Yeah, I did. But the thing is, we had been on really long grinds for all of them. I guess this is what happens when I'm doing, like, 3 or 4 grinds side by side. We're getting less great ones. In terms of, like, we're going longer without a great one, but then when we get one, we're having, like, multiple close together because we're deep into all the grinds. Like, even though we've had 3 great ones in the last week, the red deer took 2,500 kills. That grind has been going on for, like, 3+ weeks. The fallow deer took, like, 2,100 kills. That grind had been going on for over a week. And the moose grind was actually the shortest grind that we had, and it's the one that I had spent the least amount of time on. I've only been doing moose grinding for, like, maybe 3 or 4 days in total. 2 of them this week, and then, like, 1 day probably a month or 2 ago. Yeah, probably like 2 months ago. We did, like, 1 day of moose grinding. Just crazy, man. Thank you, Flanky. Thank you. I can't believe we got it so fast, man. Casey, thank you so much for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that, the emotes, extra Discord channels, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Thank you very much. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, wait, I didn't even see that, Drake. I didn't actually see you say that because I've been so focused on popping these tents down. Don't do anything that'll get you in trouble, man. You know? Where can I place this? Oh, yeah, right here. Right there. Now we have one more tent to place right over here. And then we'll be set up for whitetail, boys. Oh, man, it honestly feels good to be back to whitetail. It feels good that we're about to shoot whitetail again. I am, like, super hyped right now. We got a great one moose on the map, and we're gonna shoot whitetail again. This is like the best day ever. This is like the best day ever. I couldn't ask for anything more. How do you get that tent skin? You can put the skins on the tent yourself. If you go into the inventory, you can hover over the tent, and on PC you press C, but it'll be different on console, obviously. It'll tell you in the bottom right. And then you can click customize. Yeah, pretty much, Tennessee, pretty much. Later, Liam. Why do I enjoy Great One grinding so much? Because it gives me a rush like nothing else in the game. Having your hard work after a grind finally coming to an end and paying off is one of the best feelings in all of Call of the Wild for me. There's nothing quite like going through a long grind, setting up... What the... Okay, what tent? I forgot all of these! Ah, man. I forgot all those tents down there. Man. I knew I was missing something. All right. Do any other maps spawn good whitetail or just Layton? Yeah, there's other maps that are really good for whitetail. There's a few that are pretty good for it. Rev on Thule is the most notable one. Rev on Thule is really good. And I need to check my map again, make sure that I'm not missing any zones. I won't be able to see chat for a couple seconds, so I'm not ignoring you guys, I promise. I just can't see the chat at the moment. I'm checking my whitetail tent placement map. Okay, so it looks like I've got most of it covered. There's one other spot that I had a tent, which was up here. But this place doesn't really get any whitetail that often. I think I got a male there like maybe once every 20 runs. And I'm pretty sure that it's there currently. I'm pretty sure that it was a like mid-size 2, so I just left it. So I don't think I need to set up for that zone anymore. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so I really only have 13 tents that I'm using on the whitetail grind. To be honest, if we ever find like another herd that has big males in it, I could set up on that as well. I might have to go around the map again at some point and try to figure out if I've got any zones that I've missed. There we go. Okay, perfect. Oh, I am so ready for this. Let's get started, guys. I think it's time. I think it's time that we get after it. So, we started over here, typically, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, let me close the map so I can see chat again. Where did I do the most grinds? Layton, for sure. Layton for sure. I've done so many grinds on Layton. See, for whitetail, we need to go to 11. That's an hour before the end of their drink time. There they are. The whitetail bucks. You love to see it. Back to the whitetail and fallow loadout. Alright, let's see if they spook too fast. Okay, there's the other doe. When using the 300. Well, not going to be able to see with that guy. Can you do a Russia grind? So, Medved? I've grinded Medved before. We've got, like, what, 3 moose off of Medved? I think we've got 3 Great One moose off Medved. Well, I gotta start charging my phone. Battery's about to die. And, actually, my wife just got back, so I'll be right back. I gotta say hi to her real quickly. All right, I'm back. Sorry for the delay, guys. Had to help my wife unload some stuff out of the truck. We got 3 big males here. Gypsy, thank you so much for becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Enjoy all the perks that come with that, the emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel, and all the other cool stuff. Thank you so much. And then I think I missed this one. Casey, thank you for the membership as well. Enjoy all the perks that come with that. The emotes, extra Discord channel, scrapped uploads on the channel. And all the other cool stuff. Holy. We're already popping them like crazy. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. I've already done a face reveal before. I just don't like face cam. Not my thing. But I already have a face reveal on the channel. How many whitetail have I killed already? 5. We just got to shooting whitetail. We just got around to blasting them. Khalil, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Already 5. Oh, I forgot to put this tent here. That's what I forgot. Okay. That explains why we still had so many tents remaining. I forgot about that one. I need to plop that tent down. That'll be fast and easy to do. That's a potential diamond. Oh, this grind is going to be so quick with these blinds. Holy crap. This is going to be ridiculously fast. Where's the Great One Moose at? It is right in this zone over here. Still alive on the map. Because we're going to try and get a whitetail and a moose at the same time. Why am I starting the time 1 hour before the end of drink time? Because when you set it towards the end of the drink time, they're more likely to be in their zone. They're more likely to be in their zone. And because I'm going to be resetting the time so much anyway, for the ones that don't get in their zone when I'm there. Like if I go to a zone and it doesn't have its males, I reset the time until they show up so that I don't have to wait. And so I'm going to be resetting the time anyway. And so every time I do that, I just reset it back to the beginning of the hour.
Oh, yes! Oh my gosh!
What is my favorite trophy? Man, I have a lot of favorite trophies. I don't know. I mean, I'd say it's gotta be my Diamond Albino Red Deer. The one that I got off of Emerald Coast. That thing is just incredible. Oh, this grind is going to be so speedy. Holy crap. We got the Great One Moose to spawn like 3 runs into the stream today. 297 kills. My second fastest moose grind ever. Drop TV, thank you for the gifted membership. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. And congrats to Flanky getting that gifted. Love to see it. Love to see it. Old Flanky getting the gifted. Gosh, I wonder how many we're going to be able to kill per hour. Probably a lot, I would imagine. Because there's more per zone than there is with fallow. And they seem to be pretty reliable to their zones already. We are going to be blazing through whitetail. Yeah, they're at their zone as well. Hey, little feller. I don't want to accidentally hit one of the ones, so I'm not going to shoot when I can't actually see what's in front of him. Ultra rare typical rack incoming. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if that's what we cap this off with? That'd be crazy. Yeah, Mr. Called Wild, you did miss a great one. We got a Fabled Oak Spider Rack Moose on the map. Where do I like to hunt whitetail? Layton Lakes, easily. Layton is so good for them. What the? That's a new 3. That's a new level 3 moose. Wonder where that guy came from. And I'll be right back. My daughter's pounding on the door. All right, I'm back. Nothing there. What's my favorite great one? Definitely the moose. The moose is just so good. Definitely the prettiest great one. Got an amazing amount of variety. Just super impressive. Okay, that zone's being stubborn. Baseball guy, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back. Welcome back. I missed the super chat? Okay, let's see. Kason, thank you so much for the super chat. Fallow became all twos after I shot my great one. Sometimes the great one spawning can do weird things to the average respawns that you get back. Probably all it is. Smoked 'em. Dingle Boy, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. What was the great one combo? The great one combo was Fabled Oak with the Spider Rack. Looks super, super sick. It's definitely not the combo I was hoping for, but it's not a bad combo either. It looks good. There they are. Okay. I need to set this up a little better. That's probably better. He's not going to die super quick. He'll die, though.
Oh, yes! Oh my gosh!
All right, later. A-Rod, thank you for dropping in, man. Much appreciated, as always. All right, so let's see how many we can kill in an hour. Let's see how many we can kill in 1 hour. It's currently 3:42. So at 4:42 is when this time will end. We're going to see how many kills we get. I'm currently at 102 kills on the grind, so see what we can manage. Only seeing one over there. Where am I hunting? Leighton Lake District. What was the moose combo? I missed it. It was a Fabled Oak with the Spider Rack. So my last two have been Fabled Oak. Well, so far we've killed 3 whitetail in 1 minute, so we're off to a great start. Would have probably been more, but the rest of this zone was not here. I got a feeling this is going to be such a cracked grind. Now that we're using these, blinds instead of the tripods as much. How many whitetail great ones do you have? We have 27 whitetail great ones. It is by far the species I have the most great ones of. I have spent so much time hunting whitetail in this game. I've got 37,000 total whitetail kills. No, I did not add the great one to the counter because we haven't killed it yet. The great one will get added to the counter whenever we kill it. This is exactly what I feared. We're too close. So I will need to move the tent. There's no respawn here anyway, though. This is probably why it was good up here. Yeah, I definitely had it farther over here. Now that I'm thinking of it, I had it way over here. Yeah, we set this up in the wrong area. This is much more like it. Better. All right. Perfect. Now we're good. I wondered why that area looked a little bit different. It's because I had that in the wrong spot. Rancho Whitetail? Probably not, no. Not gonna go back to Rancho Whitetail. How many hours do I have? Like in total in the game? I have 6,300. Restart the hour? Yeah, I might need to, honestly. And I think because I've got tents remaining, this might be more efficient than going to the outpost. Yeah, we'll restart the hour because I need to change some stuff around still. I keep finding different things that I could do a little bit better. That's always how it is with me. Like, I'll think I have it perfect, and I'll find one little thing that bugs me, and I have to change it. How many kills do I have altogether? You have 27,000. I have 95k in just Great One grinds. So I probably have over 105,000 kills in total. Unfortunately, I'll never know the exact amount because my codex has been broken for years at this point. Ever since they had a couple of updates that tracked things improperly. I'll probably never know the exact number. But I definitely have at least 105,000 kills in total. How many kills on the whitetail grind so far? 105. We started today with 86 though, because I had been grinding them a few months ago, right before fallow deer came out. What was the 52nd great one? It was a red deer. Have you considered making a fresh account to see how fast you can get a great one fresh? Yeah, I did a series a while back that was, it was called like Diamond Before Level 60 or something like that. I sadly never completed that, playthrough, but it was kind of fun. All right, the hour begins now. So 3:48, so at 4:48, it'll be 1 hour. That's already 3 kills. 108 kills in the grind. We started at 105, so let's see how many we get this hour. Only see one over there. You have like 6 diamonds at level 40, so it's not too hard. Yeah, I'm hoping that maybe again we can try that series. It probably would be fun to try for a 0 to 60 great one challenge again. Question is, what species could I do? I think I would have to try fallow deer. Fallow deer would probably be the best because I could grind them on Te Awaroa, which is a pretty easy map for grinding. I could not have to track them as far as I did the red deer back when we tried it with red deer. And they spawn great ones faster. So if we do the series again, I'll probably do it with fallow. Try to get a great one fallow before level 60. The only sad part would be if I manage to get it and it ends up being a combo I like, it wouldn't be on my main account. That would be the sad part. That would be the sad part of it. Is the possibility of getting a combo I love and not having it on my main account. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such a good grind. Dude, if we were able to get 100 fallow that one time with a lot of the zones only having one fallow deer, just think of what we're going to get here with 2 to 3 whitetail per zone. It's going to be nuts. Yeah, Zachy, I set up whitetail again, and I bet you know why. Because we got a moose on the map. We got a great one moose on the map, man. 297 kill moose grind. And so we're trying to get ourselves a whitetail on the map as well and then kill them both at the same time. Which will be pure insanity if we can pull it off. What combo? It's a fabled oak spider rack. Definitely not what I expected. But kind of cool. Kind of cool for sure. So we've killed 7 whitetail in 3 minutes. That's nuts. That's crazy. Yeah, this is probably going to be the most cracked grind ever. We were saying that about my whitetail grind. Or not whitetail, about my fallow grind the other day, but already I can tell we're going to get more kills on this grind in a faster amount of time. And we're missing a buck here. That's fine, though. What do you think about the fact that 30.6 has more pen than the 7mm and the 300 Magnum, but is only 4 to 8 rated? There's a lot of weird stuff with the way the guns are set up in this game. None of it really makes too much sense. At this point, I'm just numb to it. It's like I just expect it. I just expect the guns to be kind of weird with their class ratings and stuff. Nice, Reckless. I'm glad that it's at least going good for you, though. I got faith in you, man. I think you'll be able to do it. I think you're up for the challenge. Is black gold rare for feral pigs? No, it's not. You're doing your Eurasian lynx grind? Ooh, that's going to be an interesting grind. That's going to be a tough one. Hopefully it goes well for you. What is the easiest great one to get? Definitely the fallow deer. Fallow deer is definitely the easiest. Moose tend to spawn pretty quickly as well in the majority of cases. Obviously, there's some exceptions. But they're pretty hard to hunt fast, so I don't really consider them to be, like, one of the easiest. Think we need more Predator Great Ones? I wouldn't mind another one if they did it right. The Leighton Moose was crazy. Me, personally, I wouldn't have taken it down. Oh, well, I'm putting it back up after we get a whitetail. It's not like I can't put it back up. All the zones are still going to be the same, you know? It's just the tents and tripods. It took me like, what, maybe 20, 30 minutes to set up whitetail? So I can easily set up moose again once we get done with this little, this attempt at getting 2 different great ones at the same time. Did you get a moose great one? We did, Shadow. We've got a moose great one on the map right now. We're trying to get a whitetail as well. That's a potential diamond. 2 more down. Nice, Chip. Nice. Getting close, man. Getting close. Hey, that's our first diamond whitetail of the day. Let's go. First diamond whitetail. How's it going? Oh, it's going great, Chip. We got a great one moose on the map, and we're now attempting to get ourselves a great one whitetail to go with it. That way we can kill them at the same time. That's a 3. Love to 3 it. It's okay, I'll stop. That's the only pun for the day, okay? How many kills do you need average for a great one fallow? Typically between 500 and 1500 is the average. But, as always, it can vary. There we go. 2 diamonds. Within 3 kills. Love to see it. This fabled piebald, I'll flip out. Hey, you and me both. I would freak out so bad. I'd probably end up passing out, and I would have to be revived or something. Currently on a 2700 kill fallow grind without HM and without a great one. Jeez, that's rough, man. That's a rough grind. I know of a few people that had really rough grinds with the fallow. Like I said, whenever I give out averages, that's just like the average. There's going to be some bad grinds too, and there's going to be some like even shorter grinds than what the average is. I have had a couple of fallow grinds past 2,000, but most of the time they were less than it. And so it begins. Stubborn fallow deer. Or not fallow, whitetail. Yeah, Zachy, yours is a rough grind, dude. You might be on the roughest fallow grind known to man. Holy, holy, holy. Did you grind for a red deer great one? If you want a red deer great one, then yes. The red deer great one is a really cool great one. I really like it. Okay, so that was the only buck here. Hopefully we're not going to have some weirdness going on with these whitetail not showing up proper. Fine suffer. I'm about 50 kills in and no great one. Gosh, dude, what a long grind. That's suffering at the max. Got a 3 there. Down he goes. So we have 17 kills in 10 minutes so far. Yeah, I got a feeling this is going to be pretty insane. I think we got ourselves a beast of a grind on our hands. Now that we're using those, yeah, that's a troll. Now that we're using the little waterfowl blinds, this is going to be crazy. Oh, man, TTK. That's funny. Great one Roosevelt will be cool, or Blacktail, 100%. I would love both of those. Nice. Now 19 kills in about 11 minutes. Holy crap. Why are whitetail, like, so easy? Like, it is crazy how many kills you can get on whitetail in such a short amount of time if you just set up tents at their zones. Pretty insane. Why can't the moose be like this, eh? Why can't the moose be like this? I would love it if I could kill this many moose in a short amount of time. Yeah, because that's 20 kills in a little bit over 11 minutes. Crazy. He'll die, but that was not good shooting. Take the moose with the 270 irons. I don't even know what I'm going to do for that moose yet. I think I'll probably end up taking it with the takedown recurve. Yeah, I'm not going to claim that one. I think I'll probably take it with the takedown. Yeah, Drake, I know. It's like the moose have been very kind to me in terms of kill counts, but what's the best way to put it? To get those 300 moose kills to get him to spawn, in that same amount of time, I probably could have killed like 600 or 700 whitetail. Thank you, Fowl. Really appreciate it. I am just so happy that we got that moose to spawn quick so that I didn't have to deal with the grind for too much longer. Because I've been kind of dying to get back to whitetail. Like, it has been something I've really been thinking about a lot the last few days, is how much I'd love to get back into whitetail, and now we get to hunt some whitetail, so I'm happy about it. Canadian map be sick with Roosevelt's beaver, muley, moose, wood grouse. Yeah, it could be cool. It could be cool. If you don't claim one, does it respawn? Yes, it does respawn. As far as we know, though, based on stuff that Jaxiebeard has said on the EW stream, as well as just kind of community collected information amongst all the grinders in the community, it seems that if you leave all your kills, you cannot get a great one to spawn. So it's not good to leave all of them, but leaving one or two here or there won't really hurt you. That is a one that we got to shoot because he was not a one last time. Do I play off cam? Oh yeah, all the time. All the time. I always have the replay buffer going, so like if I manage to get like a great one to spawn when I'm not recording or streaming, I can still save the clip of it. But I do have times where I will play without recording a video or play without streaming, usually on grinds. Like last night, I spent probably like an hour shooting Gray Fox. Just late at night shooting Gray Fox because I didn't have anything else I was doing at the time. Didn't get anything, but in order to get all the trophies for the videos, I gotta be playing pretty much all the time. The only time I'm not playing is if I'm hanging out with my family or if I'm playing like Angler or something like that. Got him. What if that means the great ones only spawn after you kill and collect a specific amount of each species, like a quota? I don't know if there would be some type of quota, because I mean, I've got a whitetail. I've had a whitetail great one show up in 80 kills, so, and I know a couple people that have had bears show up sub 50. So I don't know if there's a quota. It's hard to say. My gosh, we're just blazing through them. So, that is 30 kills in 16 minutes, by the way. 30 kills in 16 minutes. That's nuts. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Quota's 1 kill. Maybe. You never know. Personally, I don't think there is any like minimum kill requirement to get a great one to spawn. I've seen people spawn some great ones in pretty low kill counts. I'm pretty sure I've seen at least 1 or 2 people that have got like 16 kills and then got a great one. I know for a fact somebody got 36 kills and got a bear. One of the people that iBuy chats with. What Great One Moose combo did I get? I ended up getting a Fabled Oak with the Spider Rack. I got one in 28. That's pretty crazy. That's a quick grind, man. I wish my bears would do that to me. I'd love to get a bear in 28 kills. You had a 34 kill fallow grind? Yeah, that's a quick fallow grind. How many shootable males do you keep in a Red Deer Great One grind? I would recommend 15 to 20 if you can. 15 to 20 is usually enough to keep it to where they respawn reliably. But you're not having like too many to where it hurts the level of HM you can get. What is my favorite great one? My favorite great one is definitely the moose. It's got the most variety. It's got the coolest fur types. It's got some really awesome antlers. It just looks so stunning and majestic. It's easily my favorite. Grinding bears right now, 3,050 in with no great one. Oh no, Merle. On the same boat as me right now, I see. Very unfortunate. It happens, though. Everybody's got that species that is just rude to them. Oh, don't float away. Got a male albino and diamond croc in 1 day. That is crazy good luck. That is awesome. Congrats on that. How to get your outer zones to level 1s? You just shoot the males until they become level 1s. Now, you can, of course, stack diamonds in your main zones to speed up the process of getting 1s in the outer zones. That can sometimes help a decent bit, though it's not required. I would probably recommend checking out some of the guides I got on the channel that explain it a little bit more in detail. It's kind of hard for me to explain it as detailed as I'd like when I'm like in the middle of grinding for the stream. Yeah, I've got guides for a few different species on like how to manage them, and I kind of explain the stuff I do and things like that. What is my favorite gun in the game? I would say favorite gun in the game, probably the 308 AR. It is just such an awesome rifle. My albino water buffalo has no horns. Mr. Colorado scene. That's weird, man. That's strange that it doesn't have any horns. No, Stock, we didn't shoot the great one. We didn't. We're leaving it on the map until we get a whitetail great one as well, and then we're going to shoot them both at the same time. Yes, sir. We're blasting them. We are smoking these whitetail. In a piebald moose, but it was female. Hey, still a piebald though. That's still a rare. Still really, really cool. What time did you see the white or the great one? Want to see your reaction? It was like 3 runs into the stream, so it wasn't that far. I think it was less than 30 minutes into the stream. When you get a second, can we see the great one moose? Yeah. So right now we're kind of timing. Well, not necessarily timing. We're seeing how many kills we get in an hour. So it'll be after we finish this hour of shooting whitetail. Then I'll go set up a tent at his zone so that we can at least view him. I probably should have left a tent by him anyway. I don't know why I moved that tent as well. I should have known that, like, you guys would want to see it, so I probably should have just left that tent there. Okay, they're over there already. We'll claim that guy in a second. Oh, correction. It's only the ones. That's it. Yeah, maybe, Mr. Call the Wild. That could be. Definitely could be a bug. Definitely could be. Are albino and mela more rare than piebald for whitetail? Yes, they are. They definitely are. Not really sure by how much, but they're definitely a little more rare. What did you get? The fern rack? We got a fabled oak spider rack. Did you start a whitetail grind? Hey, if you want to get a whitetail great one, then start up a whitetail grind for sure. That's up to you, man. If you feel like you really want to get a whitetail great one, then I would recommend starting a grind. Okay, so we've killed 42 in 24 minutes. 42 kills in 24 minutes. That is nuts. Holy, holy, holy. She's too young, Colton. She doesn't even know how to use a mouse. Doing a fallow and red deer grind? Nice, Ivy. Good luck on your grinds. Got a whitetail that was 0.2 away from diamond. Rough, man. Rough. How many hours do I have in the game? 6,300. Got a 211 piebald whitetail today. Had no chance of diamond, but a really cool trophy. Oh, definitely, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Congrats. Oh, non-vital hit. He's right there, though. Didn't run too far. Hey, Crow, what great one moose did you get? We got ourselves a fabled oak with the spider rack. Is there a reason you chose Leighton over Rev for this tool great one grind? I already had my whitetail managed on here from a long time ago. And the reason that I chose Leighton for the whitetail was because they're on less of the map than Rev. Leighton whitetail are only on the left half of the map, while with Rev on Thule, you got to search like 80% of the map in order to find all your whitetail zones, so it just takes a lot longer to find them all. They're more spread out. I prefer like a more condensed grind. It took me way less time to find all my zones, which means I'm able to start managing them down faster. And I think there might even be less whitetail on Leighton, which is also a benefit to herd managing a grind. I could be wrong there, though. The only downside to Leighton's whitetail is that it's a brushy grind. I got decently lucky with the placement of my zones, though. There was a few that were in really rough brush, but a lot of them were out in the open, which definitely helped. And then, well, that's big. And then for the moose, I chose Leighton because I had tried Medved and Rev, and I was having really rough luck with both. Like, I had had some lucky grinds on both of them, but I just couldn't get the moose to behave the way I wanted. They were super inconsistent, they were acting weird, I was losing respawns, and so eventually I just decided to try out Leighton Moose because a lot of people had told me it has the least amount of moose of any map, but that they're actually in pretty good spots and condensed down a decent bit. Another troll. Ouch. Painful. And so I gave it a shot, and sure enough, it was definitely the easiest map to find all of your moose on. And then I managed to get it to a decent state of herd management within like 30 hours. And I don't know, I just really love Leighton grinds. I feel like I do quite well on Leighton grinds as well. Got him, let's go. And we just hit 50 kills in this hour as well. How long did it take to HM the whitetail? I think it was like between 70 and 100 hours. I was at like 2k kills by the time I was fully managed. And then obviously we unherd managed things for a while. And then I remanaged them. And I think it only took like another 20 or 30 hours to remanage them. Because I had already known like where all the zones were. I believe it was 70 hours to start noticing a difference though. I believe at about 70 hours, that's when I started getting a diamond like every 30 kills. Which is pretty much where we're at right now. Maybe a little bit better actually. I think we're averaging like a diamond every 25 right now. Oh, he's in there. He's inside of the tent. Who would have thunk it? Yeah, Fal, like it's a good map for it. The upside to Rev on Thule though is it's way less brushy. So it comes down to what you prefer. Do you prefer the whitetail to be in a more condensed area? Or do you want to hunt with less brush to deal with in the zones? That's really what it comes down to when deciding whether to go for Rev or Leighton. Leighton, you'll get more brush, but they're not as spread out as they are on Rev. There we go. Tony, what's up, man? And hey, Johnny. Johnny and Tony. Holy. I don't know if either of you were here when it happened, but we got Great One Moose to show up. We got the Moose to show up. He's a fabled oak spider rack. And now we're trying to get a whitetail on the map at the same time. We're 159 kills into this grind. What is the worst troll that I've ever got? Man. Now, I guess it depends on what you mean by the worst troll. Like, worst troll in general, or the one that hurt the most? The one that hurt the most was... it was a piebald Rocky Mountain Elk level 5. That trolled me by like 20 points. It was the saddest troll I've ever had, I think. Well, actually, there was one more sad. There was one more sad. It was my melanistic level 3 whitetail that missed diamond by 0.03. That was probably the saddest moment. It was my favorite rack as well. Like, it was just a dream trophy for me. Does HM actually help with great ones, or does it just work on diamonds? Unlike it working for diamonds, it working for great ones is not 100% agreed upon throughout the whole community. Even myself, I've changed my mind as to whether it does or doesn't, probably 4 times. At the current state, though, I really think that it does help at least a little bit. because my moose and fallow grinds have been ridiculously short grinds. Very consistently as well. So I feel like it does help at least a little bit. Maybe not to the extent that some people think it does. Like, using herd management isn't just gonna make great ones show up on your doorstep. You still gotta put in the time and effort to grind them out, and it takes a long time to get a herd management grind set up anyway. There's still a lot of time that goes into it, but it seems like you more consistently will get short grinds. It's not gonna make all your grinds short, but it feels like it makes them more consistently short. Like, let's say I do 15 whitetail grinds without herd management, and like I have... Oh, I did not mean to grab that. How did I even grab that? Ugh, gosh. That ruined everything. Now I gotta switch loadouts. In fact, I got an idea. Hold up, I got an idea. To make it a little easier to see those. Maybe we can get some of the brush to de-render if we go up further. I just want to make sure I don't get too far away from this, or else they'll render in too, and that'll screw everything up. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Fal. That was my thinking when I went into this grind, was that I would much rather prefer having to search less places than worry about the brush. I can deal with the brush for sure. It's just having them spread out is the thing that annoys me. So that's why Layton was the place for me. Hunter, stop going in front. Oh my gosh, dude. Hunter's gonna make me go crazy. Okay, I can dig this. And I think we'll put this a little bit further over here. Ooh, I know. This is adding time to my hour for the amount of kills we get, but it is what it is. Hunter, stop, bro. Stop getting in the way. This is the worst thing about the dogs. The dogs are great until they do that. Okay, so whenever we do this, we'll just add 2 minutes to our time, because that's about how much it took to get all that messed with. Nice, RJ. That's awesome, man. Congrats on your first great one. Oh, this is so much better already. This is already better. Except for that shot. That shot was not better. So, since we spent a couple minutes there, our hour will now end at 4:50 instead of 4:48. To make up for the 2 minutes we just spent there. Because we want to get an accurate idea of how much we kill per hour right now. What is the longest grind that I've done? An 8,300 kill bear grind. It was awful, man. It was awful. Just got charged by a black bear. Dude, that's not super common. That's actually kind of rare to have happen. Place! I said place! There we go. Needed it closer to these. Because I'm probably wasting time not having it right next to them. A darn bear grind, that's what I'm saying. We did, bear. We did get a great one. We got a moose to show up. So we got a moose on the map right now. And we are going to attempt to try and get a whitetail on the map at the exact same time. If we can possibly achieve it. On a bit of a dry streak now for diamonds, though. Oh, we got 2 level 1s here. 2 level 1s. Is there a rare great one whitetail? There is, yes. I've never killed one myself, but they do exist. I think there has been probably a little bit under 10 of them confirmed. Only one has been albino. There's been 0 mellas and probably like between 5 and 7 fabled piebalds. Yeah, Eric, it's just, you know, a lot of passion for grinding, really. I get super excited whenever a great one spawns or like a crazy rare or something. So I keep on doing it. Because the adrenaline from getting these things to spawn is just wild. And they look incredible. What gun do I use for whitetail? 300 Magnum and 308 AR. Both of those guns. Depending on like how many are in the zone and whether or not it's like a diamond or not. Nice, Batman, that's awesome. Jeez, Zachy. Crazy, dude. Alright, nothing respawned there. Imagine you're the first person to get a Mela. That'd be crazy. First ever Mela great one. That'd be absolutely nuts, man. Nothing there either, eh? Okay, a little bit strange, but it is what it is. Got my first great one. It was a fallow. Nice oak. How do you properly do HM? That's a tough question to answer because, like, what do you mean by it? Like, what do you mean, what is the proper way to do HM? Do you want, like, a rundown on the whole process or what? Anything specific? These aren't here either. I'll bet the next couple zones don't have their bucks either. So we're going to main menu and go back to the beginning of the run. What moose fur did I get? We ended up getting a fabled oak with the spider rack, which is pretty sick. I'm happy with it. Definitely not the combo I was expecting. Oh, it wouldn't let me shoot. It wouldn't let me shoot in time. I was clicking and it wouldn't shoot, and by the time it shot, I was already off target. Man. Unlucky. Unlucky. How do you do it in general for whitetail? Okay, so herd management for whitetail. You want to leave the 1s on the map. Kill the 2s. You can kill the 3s, or if you want to try and speed up the herd management, you can try leaving level 3s in the zones that you like. So whenever I'm grinding whitetail or any other species, really, I always try to pick out some zones along the way that I really like to hunt, and I try to make those my permanent zones that I grind for the rest of time. And so my goal is to stack level 3s into those main zones that I'm going to use for the grind. And then the goal is to try and get all of the other zones on the map to be level 1s. That is the, like, quick summary of it. Bear, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. No, we have not shot the moose yet. We have not shot the moose yet. We're leaving it on the map until we get a great one whitetail. Once we get a great one whitetail on the map, then we'll shoot the moose and the whitetail at the same time. I feel like that would be insane. Ain't nothing there. What's my favorite great one? Definitely the moose. The moose is incredible. Yeah, no problem, Yeet. Always happy to help, man. Always happy to help. That's not got its respawns either. Weirdness going on with the whitetail. They're being strange. Got these respawns, though. What the? They're an extra one here. There is.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
That guy's a new one, so he's getting popped. He is getting popped. Hey, Faded, how's it going? There's the other one. Want to get back into the game, but there's no good content that's come with the last update. Yeah, it's definitely not for everybody with the equipment pack. I mean, it's never bad to take a break here and there, you know? Sometimes you just need a break. I've took a few breaks from Call of the Wild in the past and played stuff like, what's it called? Played stuff like the Hunter Classic instead. Nothing wrong with taking breaks. Sometimes you just need it to prevent getting burned out. It's going good, Micah. We got a great one moose to spawn. Now we're trying to get a great one whitetail to spawn so that we can kill them at the same time. Later, Hunted. Thank you for dropping in. My gosh, guys, we're at 75 kills. 75 kills in the last 42 minutes. That's ridiculous. Holy crap. I think we're going to break 100 or potentially break 100. I definitely think we could break 100 in an hour. That would be so ridiculous. We got 18 minutes left to get 25 more kills. That would be so crazy if we can hit that. Sam, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Actually, I think I've been missing some memberships and stuff as well. I got my first diamond on the angler tonight. It was Yellow Perch. Congrats on your great one, Moose. Thank you, dude. And that is awesome, man. Congrats. Love to see it. That is absolutely awesome. Let me check if I missed anything. Sam, did you send a super chat earlier? I feel like I remember seeing another super chat from you at one point, but I can't remember if I read it off.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
I've been all over the place. Ever since that Great One Moose spawn, just trying to like set up the whitetail grind and keep up with chat at the same time. Been wild. Nothing has spawned here in a while. Weird. Hey, Trophy Hunter. Nothing cool since the Great One Moose. I'm not sure if you were here for the Great One Moose or not, but we haven't got anything good after that. Can you get a Great One turkey? There is no Great One turkey in the game, no. Currently, the Great One species are black bear, whitetail deer, fallow deer, moose, and that's a level 3 right there, and red deer. He is in the perfect spot to hide his vitals. What a rude buck over there. How did that not hit him? Feel like that first shot should have been a hit unless I hit a bush. I might have hit a bush or a tree there. The combo was Fabled Oak Spider. You sly dog turning like that. Oh no! Reload! Tactical reload! Well, not very tactical reload. Oh man. No, I don't watch sports, Eric. I don't really have time to get into sports. Another troll. We've had 3 trolls today. That is painful. 3 trolls in a row. Ouch. Ouch, dude. I just don't get that, Faded. I don't feel like Emerald Coast was overhyped. I still think it's the best map in the entire game. And I've had, like, months to play on it at this point. It's easily my favorite map. Though I guess it depends on what expectations you had going into it. I still think it's the best map in the game. There's a buck. Just one this time. Boop. Feel like the species I like troll way too much and the other animals make diamond way too much? Yeah, maybe. That's not really Emerald Coast being overhyped, though. Overhyped would mean they made it sound better than it actually was. I think that's more of just not liking the how much the animals troll. I think that's really all that is. Quickest way to unlock the 4-door hardcast for lever action rifle. Just carry a handgun with you at all times. And anytime an animal is close enough to shoot with the handgun, shoot it. Killed my stacked bears. Let's go. Nice, Logan. Nice. Hopefully you get that great one soon. Hopefully faster than I seem to get great one bears. More outback and less forest. Yeah, I don't know. I like the jungly parts of Australia maps more than the outback parts, so maybe that's another reason why I really like Emerald Coast, because it's got more of the Pick-a-Bean Bay style areas. If you guys have ever played the Hunter Classic, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's got more jungle, which I'm a massive fan of how the jungles of Australia look. 12 minutes left before it will be 1 hour since we started keeping track of our whitetail kills for, like, kills per hour. We're doing good. We're currently at 86 whitetail kills in, like, 49 minutes? Yeah, that's crazy. 86 kills in 49 minutes. Oh my gosh. We're totally going to get this before the 7-day moose video is supposed to come out. Because I put up the poll like, what, 2-3 days ago? We got at least 4 days that we can grind whitetail to try and get a whitetail great one to go with our moose great one. There we go. I think a lot of that, again, is just personal preference faded. Because I feel like out of the last 3 maps they've done, 2 of them have been some of the best maps in the game. Revontuli Coast and Emerald Coast. My 2 favorite maps in the whole game have been 2 of the last 3 maps. And they've been just bang on with the great ones recently. The Moose and then the Fallow, both a couple of the best great ones in the game. The Hunter Power Pack had a lot of really useful firearms in it. This equipment pack was a little hit or miss for me. Not as big of a fan of the equipment pack as I was the Hunter Power Pack. We will just have to see what they do for the December map. Hopefully they got something crazy up their sleeves. And no whitetail there. That's so weird. That zone doesn't have anything for 3 runs in a row. That is not normal at all. Though maybe it is. Maybe it is normal. It's been so long since I've shot whitetail that maybe I forgot how they acted before. Oh yeah, I hope it's elk too, Sam. Elk would be such a good, great one. And it's very highly requested as well. I think people would love it. Yeah, I feel like they definitely have to release a great one in December. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed. But recently, it seems like they're doing them like every 6 months or so. Oh, that was the most awful shooting I've done all day. Oh, that was disgusting. What am I doing? Ew. Not really, Bram. That's been the only good thing, but I mean, can't complain. That's like as good as it gets. And that brings us to 90 kills in 52 minutes. Whew. Yeah, we're going to break 100 easily. Easily going to be getting 100 plus whitetail per hour. My gosh. Yeah, we could potentially get to 110. We could. Provided they're at their zones. That's the other thing that's really going to affect the kills per hour is if they're at their zones on time and aren't like missing respawns and stuff. Like this is good. We got 2 respawns here. Smoked them. You want a glacier bear? The glacier bears are pretty cool. All the great ones are pretty cool, to be honest. Yeah, that's the thing about the great one bear. I don't think any of the great one bears look bad. I think they all look good. To be honest, I don't think there's a single great one in the game I wouldn't like. Okay. I'm gonna ask you guys a question, alright? If you had to choose one combination of rack and fur, obviously like red deer, there's only one fur. Whitetail, there's only the common furs plus the rares. What would be your least favorite combination you could possibly get out of all the species for great ones? What would be the one combo you would be so mad about if you got it? Now, obviously, a great one's a great one. But what is your least favorite combo you could possibly get out of any of the great ones? I personally think that my least favorite, the one that I'd be really disappointed in if it spawned, would be an Ashen quad paddle moose. Because I don't like the Ashen that much. And I despise the quad paddle rack. That would be the one that I would really be disappointed with. Let's see what you guys said for your answers. Golden spoon. Ashen butterfly. Two-tone spider rack. Ooh, really? Wow. Common quad paddle. Okay, well, those can't spawn anymore, but I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Golden spoon. Fabled oak quad paddle. Small rack whitetail. The spoon rack again. Ashen quad paddle. Fabled hooded with blade rack. Golden spoon. The Kinsko rack for the whitetail. Man. Is that a smokable one? Wasting too much time. Wasting too much time looking for him. Ashen spider rack. Any quad combo. Yeah, the quad paddle is just not that great to me either. Birch quad paddle. Drop tine rack? Really? Wow. That's a surprising one. The drop tine rack has always seemed to be like a fan favorite for whitetail. Fabled golden spoon rack for the fallow. Yeah. Fabled golden spoon rack is definitely the least interesting looking Great One fallow. It was my first Great One fallow as well, and it's definitely the least impressive one that I have. Like, I think the Fabled Silver Spoon looks really, really nice, but for some reason, Fabled Golden Spoon Rack just doesn't look that impressive to me. But it's nowhere near Ashen Quad, that's for sure. Birch Quad Rack. I like the Birch a lot, so I could never put Birch as my least favorite. There we go. 2 more down. We're at 99 kills. We have 3 minutes left. Come on, come on, come on. Show up, you silly whitetail. Irish elk rack. Golden. Ooh. I wouldn't mind that. That's 100. Boom. 100 whitetail. In 58 minutes of grinding. Now, this would have been the end of our hour, but we took 2 minutes to move some tents, so we have 2 minutes left before it's been an hour of grinding since we started keeping count of kills per hour. That's 100 kills in an hour. And we can probably hit up one more zone. How many kills was the moose? 297, man. 297. My second shortest moose grind ever. Which is crazy. Was mad that I got a spider rack on my Great One moose. I wanted a typical on my Fabled Oak. The typical rack is so beautiful. I love that rack so much. 2 minutes remain. How many kills can we get in those 2 minutes? It's not looking like a lot because the whitetail are being a little bit stubborn. What in the wacky wild world of moose? $102. Holy crap. We got 1 minute left. We could probably shoot the ones in this zone. And then that will be the end of our hour that we've been keeping track of. Yeah, so that's probably going to end it right there. 103. Wow. 103 kills in 1 hour for whitetail. Dude, if we keep that pace up, we're definitely going to get this Great One whitetail to spawn within a couple of days, probably. If I can kill 100 whitetail every single hour that we're grinding, we can totally get it to show up pretty quickly. I got faith. They should make a great one muley. I 100% agree, man. Be so good. It'd be so good. What app do I use to count my deer? It's called Smart Counter. Want to see a great one muley or great one Rocky? Both would be so good, Legend Killa. Also, how's it going, man? We're on a diamond dry streak right now. Holy. There's like no diamonds showing up at all. We haven't had a diamond in a while. Great one boar could be interesting if they did it right. Levi, how's it going, dude? Hope you're doing good, man. Hope you're doing good. Fabled Golden Spoon is my only great one. Hoping for something better this grind. I believe, man. You got this. You got this, my dude. Keep on grinding. Just think of it this way. Like, there's like 20 different combos for the fallow. There's no way you get the same one 2 times in a row, right? Like, it can only go up from there. Been crazy into the Angler this week. Just realized it's been out on Xbox. Dude, the Angler is so fun. It is so much fun. It's in a really good place. It's definitely a whole lot better than it was on launch. Such a fun game. CJO, though? That's right. CJO did get the same one twice, didn't he? Poor CJO. Poor CJO. That's what he gets for being a nerd, though. Man, I miss CJO. He's been gone for like a week on his fishing trip. I miss playing some games with him. Hopefully he'll be back soon and be able to do some stuff again. Do you think we should get a Halloween cosmetics pack? Oh, 100%. 100%. I'd love to see a cosmetic pack for every, like, major holiday. I don't know if they're able to do that, but I think they should try. Because it would be really cool. Just joined anything good? Yes, we have a great one moose on the map, and we're trying to get a great one whitetail so that we can shoot them at the same time. In fact, that reminds me, I need to put the tent back over where that great one moose is. What's the combo for the great one moose? It's a fabled oak with the spider rack. Not my, like, top combo I wanted, but it's not bad either. It looks kind of cool. It's got a cool look to it. So once we finish this run, I'm going to go put the tent back up over there. What gun am I using? The 300 Magnum. Which reminds me, I need to buy more ammo. And here goes all of Scarecrow's money. Right to ammo. Yeah, definitely, Aiden. Definitely gonna be a lot of days like that, you know. I've had plenty of days like that hunting. What's my favorite map? Definitely Emerald Coast. That map is so good. Easily my favorite. There's just something about it. There's just something about hunting in Australia that I just really enjoy. A lot of the species are really, really cool. The map looks really good. It's definitely my favorite map, I would say. Oh no, I zeroed wrong. Okay, I think we got him. I think we got him good enough. How many kills into Whitetail? 218. How many kills? 218. 218. Oh. I set it to the wrong time. Oh no. I did not mean to set it past their drink time. Okay, that's better. Make sure I 0 to 300 this time. Nice, got them both. So we have killed 134 whitetail today since that great one moose spawned. So we're doing pretty good. Let's go grab this tent and then we're going to set it up at the spot where our great one moose is so I can show you guys it. Since a lot of you have been wanting to see it that haven't got a chance to yet. He's right in this zone right here. How to get so much money? Lots of playtime. Lots of playtime. And lots of grinding, to be honest. Grinding is the best way to get money. When you take the time to set up a grind, like black bears, for example, I can make a couple 100,000 in just a few hours of bear grinding. If you've got a decently efficient bear setup to where you're killing like 60 bears an hour, when you think about it, 60 bears an hour, that's like 70,000 currency or more. So that's how I've got the majority of my money, is from grinding stuff like bears, red deer. They give a lot of cash, and you can kill a lot of them pretty quickly if you know how to set up. Holy chip, 760 rep you're up to on Angler. Nice, dude. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. What gun am I using? 300 Magnum. The good old 300 Magnum. I think we had it set up like right over here. I think it was right here. All right. So, for those that haven't seen it, take a look at our great one moose. Wherever he may be hiding. There he is. Of course he's in the brush. Of course he's in the brush. Let's back it up a little bit. Hopefully he'll spawn out in the open this time. No, of course he wouldn't. I might have the tent too close as well, actually. Because I forgot they actually spawn kind of like further over here. Yeah, I think I got the tent a little too close. This is probably better. Come on, Mr. Moosey. Be in the open. There he is. Look at that gorgeous moose. So that is the great one moose that we ended up getting, guys. A beautiful fabled oak spider rack. Such a stunning beast. You love to see it. Love to see it. Yeah, it's not a bad combo. It's definitely not too bad. It's a pretty cool looking moose. It is a little unfortunate that we got two fabled oaks in a row. But, I mean, I'm not complaining. Great one's a great one. I'm happy with it no matter what. What is the best great one in my opinion? The moose. I really like the moose. Great one. You like that combo? Yeah, it's not bad. I'd say it's definitely a good combo. There's a lot of combos I like. The thing about the moose is I don't think there's really a bad combo. The only combo I would consider bad is Fabled Ash and Spider-Rack. But that's just personal preference. That's just because I don't like the spider... Or not Spider-Rack. What am I talking about? Not Spider-Rack. Fabled Ash and Quad Paddle. That's what I was trying to talk about. That's what my brain was thinking. But my mouth didn't want to say. Oh, man. Yeah, Fabled Ash and Quad Paddle is the only Great One Moose I would actually be disappointed with. The other 23 combos, or however many there is, the other 23 combos, I would be absolutely elated to get. Yeah, the Quad Paddle does look really strange. I think my biggest problem with the Quad Paddle is it's one of those moose where if you take away those little paddles underneath the main ones, it looks like a normal level 4 moose. Like, it just looks like a level 4 moose that has a couple of miniature antlers under its main ones. Which, to me, that just doesn't scream special. That just doesn't scream great one. That's just me, though, again. Personal preference. That's a 3. Will you break the troll streak? We've had 3 trolls in a row. Wait, another 3? There's another 3. There was $3 there. What? Wish I had seen that guy a little bit sooner. Yeah, Buck Hunter, we did get the Great One Moose. We did get the Great One Moose. It's on the map still right now. We're leaving it on the map until we get a Great One Whitetail to spawn, and then we're going to kill them both in the same run. Troll again! Oh my gosh, that's 4 troll whitetail in a row. Please tell me that other one that we missed isn't a troll. I'll be so sad if that one's a troll as well. What is the most amount of people I've had watching a stream? I think it was like 1,500 on the way of the Hunter release day. There's a big 3, finally. Okay, so we finally are getting the 3s to pop up again. The dry streak is over. That guy's gonna break our troll streak as well. Love to see it. Hello, Mr. Diamond. Bad streak breaker. Boom. Finally get to add a diamond to the counter again. Not a bad one either. 270.95. That's a good whitetail. That's a good one. Thank you, Whitney. I appreciate that. Do I hunt IRL? I do, yes. It's been about 7 years since I got to hunt last, though. So it's been a while. I think the last time I hunted, I was 18. Couple nice bucks over there. Also, guys, once we finish this run, I am going to take about a 20-minute break to go eat some food. And then we'll be back to shoot more, of course. How many racks are there for the Great One Whitetail? There is 6 different racks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's the short rack, the Kinsko rack, cluster rack, typical rack, drop tine rack, and big rack. There's a lot of them. Okay, there's 2 bucks here that we can shoot. Oh. Later, Tennessee man. Thank you for dropping in. All right, later, Logan. Is there a super wide rack for them? So any of the racks can be wide. That's what True Racks does. True Racks is the Rantum? I can't even speak today, gosh. True Racks is the random antler system that the game has in place. Any of the racks can technically be a wide rack if you get the right, like, luck with True Racks. I've seen wide versions of all 6 of those racks. Why do I not get a skill point when I level up? You eventually stop getting them on every level. Like, you'll get to a point in your leveling process where you get them every 2 or 3 levels instead of every level. It's normal. How come you haven't been able to hunt since you were 18? I just don't have the time for it, man. For the longest time, I didn't have the money to go hunting, really. And now that I'm doing YouTube, it's like, I can afford to go hunting, but I don't have the time to go hunting now. Between doing YouTube and being a dad, like, I don't get any time off. I can never really take more than, like, 1 day off. Or else I lose out on a lot of live streams and stuff. And the thing about YouTube is if you're posting at a certain consistency and then you all of a sudden just stop posting at that consistency for like a week or 2, it's likely that when you come back, you will have lost probably like 30% of your viewership. Sometimes even more. And so you really can't take too many long breaks if you're a full-time YouTuber. So I don't really get too many times to like plan like a week-long hunting trip or something. It's like if I'm going to spend the money to buy like a tag, hunting license, and all that type of stuff, gas money, you know, all those things, then I want to be able to actually spend enough time to make sure that I give it the best chance I can to get a deer. And I just sadly can't do that. I just don't have the time for it nowadays. It is what it is, though. I absolutely love what I do here on the channel. Like, me and my wife have talked about potentially doing some hunting in the future, but we just don't know when it'll be possible. I think when Aaliyah's a little bit older, then maybe we'll be able to do it. But we'll probably have to wait till she's a little bit older. She's only 2.5 right now, so once she's a bit older and we can have somebody babysit her without them going crazy having to do it. Because, you know, she's in the terrible 2s right now. I think once she's a little bit older, maybe we'll be able to. Can you just pre-record and post them? Yeah, but that's not live streams. I'm talking about live streams. Like, yeah, I can get videos, like, pre-made and stuff. But the live streams and the videos are a bit different. Like, I've had time periods where you know, I posted videos for a week or two, but didn't stream. And it always hurts, like, the stream numbers. And as somebody who relies on YouTube to pay my bills, like, I can't really risk having a decrease in viewership from taking a week off. Like, I mean, I got a family to feed and stuff. Al, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Really appreciate it, dude. And congrats to High Def. You got gifted that membership. Enjoy. Do I fish IRL? Yes, I do. I get to fish a lot more than I get to hunt, because with fishing, you know, I can just take a day off, go do some fishing, have some fun, have a good chance of getting some fish caught, and then come back the same night. But if you did IRL streams too, people would watch. Yeah, the thing is with IRL streams, it's a bit risky because you never know what's going to happen on an IRL stream. And you can't really IRL stream hunting because of YouTube's policies. YouTube doesn't really allow you to show, like, blood and stuff, so I'd have to be very, very careful if I live streamed hunting or even fishing. Like, even live streaming fishing would be little tough, because I mean, if you accidentally hook a fish in the gills or something, there's gonna be blood everywhere. Sadly, YouTube is weird with things sometimes. They have some very interesting policies. There we go. We only killed one over here, right? Yeah, one. And then two over here. 2 level 3s. Yeah, with YouTube, you gotta be careful with, like, showing blood and stuff. Because they can slap an age restriction on it if you show too much blood. And what happens when they slap an age restriction on a video is it makes it so they share it to less people. And you have to be signed into YouTube to view it. Oh gosh, they were both trolls. Oh man. Get Brobra to do them. I hire Brobra to do my streams for a month. And see if he burns the channel down. Oh, that'd be hilarious. I let Brobra run my stream for an entire day. The results will shock you. Another big boy 3 here. Nice. He's pretty wide for that rack, actually. That one's definitely a diamond. He will definitely make it, unlike those last 2 that trolled. Yeah, pretty much, Kevin. That's the other weird thing about YouTube is, like, some people can get away with breaking the policies and they have no repercussions at all. Others, like, you do something that's even close to it and they're like, nope, you're out of here. Like, who was it that got their chance? I think it was Flair got his, was it Flair or was it Kendall Gray that got one of their, like, hunting channels taken down? One of them got their hunting channel taken down for a while, or was it a gun channel? It was either a gun or a hunting channel. And I know they had trouble with it, but then there was other people that were doing the same stuff that didn't have any issues. It's definitely strange. Part of me, like, worries that one day they'll start cracking down on video games that have hunting in them. I hope it never gets to that point. It probably won't, but it's still a possibility that I worry about from time to time. Like, will YouTube ever get to the point where they don't want hunting video games? I think it's unlikely because it's a video game, but it's definitely not out of the realm of possibilities. It was KG Boom Boom. Gotcha, yeah. That's what I was thinking. There we go. The dime streak, or the lack of diamond streak, has ended. We're getting some diamonds finally. Why would they worry about blood when all the appropriate content on YouTube now? Not even funny how bad some of the stuff is. Yeah, that's the thing that doesn't make sense, Dynamic. Like, some things that you wouldn't think are fine are apparently fine on YouTube, and then other things that seem terrible. All right, let me start that over again. I don't remember what I said first. Some of the things that look awful are allowed on YouTube, and then other things that you wouldn't think would be a problem are like instant takedowns on YouTube. It's weird how some of it works. Doesn't make sense, that's for sure. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't think that they'll ever take down, like, video games that include, like, blood and stuff. I don't think they'll ever do that because it is such a massive portion of YouTube's viewership is gaming videos. And a lot of them are, you know, like the competitive first-person shooters and games like Escape from Tarkov, which have a lot of blood and stuff. Like, I don't think they'll ever crack down on video games. They'd be taking away so much of their viewership. Hey, Deer Slayer, you missed a great one, Moose. That's what you missed so far is a great one, Moose. There we go. Yeah, the thing is, Lil Dash Boy as well, they don't necessarily have an issue with hunting on YouTube. They just didn't want people to be posting hunting videos that have a lot of blood and guts in it. Like, if your hunting video shows like a bunch of blood all over, then that's probably not okay with YouTube's policies. But if you blur out any of the blood from the animal, then they're usually okay with it. But like, and I think in some cases you can't show the animal getting shot either. So that's kind of their restrictions on hunting content, is you can't show the kill shot and you can't show the blood. But then it's like, you know, that's kind of like the main part of a hunting video, so it sucks for the channels that do like IRL hunting content. I'm pretty sure that like Lunkers started not showing the kill shots on the animals because of that. He might have gone back to it though at some point. Curious if they've updated that policy at all since that all like happened. I don't know if I'd want to do that, Melanie. That seems like it would be pretty rough to do, just because of Chamois being up in the mountains and pretty resilient. I don't know if I'd be able to get close enough to even take some shots with it. Hey, another dime. Let's go. Another diamond, finally. Man, we're back on a streak. We're back on a good streak. We went probably like 80 kills without a diamond, and now we've had 4 of them in like probably 30 or 40 kills. Not bad. All right. I need to go eat some dinner, so I will be back in like 20 minutes, guys. Actually, now that I think of it, we've been streaming for 3 hours. I actually need to get a YouTube short put up. So I'm probably going to go ahead and end the stream, and we will be back on Sunday. Hopefully by then, hopefully on Sunday or the day before, we can get the Great One Whitetail to spawn. But anyway, thank you all so much for stopping by. I appreciate all of you. And yeah, We'll be back in a couple of days with another live stream. There will be a video tomorrow and the day after. So, until then, peace.